Meantime, breaking news, a major U.S. Supreme Court decision means relief now for immigrant families here in greater Cincinnati.
Yeah, so in a 6-3 ruling today, the High Court rejected President Trump's efforts to upend birthright citizenship. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes live for us tonight with the impact on local parents who feared that their kids' status could have been thrown into question. Good evening to you, Todd.
Good evening, Sheree and Mike. Yeah, for immigrant families in and around Cincinnati, the case called Trump versus Barbara was not just a national legal fight. A local attorney says it was a source of real fear, especially for pregnant women and parents of children born here in the U.S. Today's Supreme Court decision leaving birthright citizenship in place across the country was not a foregone conclusion.
Everyone has been on pins and needles awaiting this decision.
The nation's highest court rejected an executive order President Trump signed early last year that called for denying citizenship to kids born in the U.S. to parents who are here illegally or temporarily. Jessica Ramos, an attorney for the Legal Aid Society of Southwest Ohio, said families she works with were very anxious before today's decision.
The atmosphere right now is very challenging for immigrant families especially, and so we've been contacted by immigrant women who are pregnant and worried about what's going to happen to their children. We've been contacted by families that have been established here for a long time that wonder if their U.S. citizen children will somehow lose their citizenship because of their own status. So one of the important things that this ruling does is it leaves in place a bright line rule that is easy to follow and prevents a lot of chaos.
Ramos says that bright line rule matters, not just for families, but for people on the front lines who might otherwise have been left to make complicated decisions about who is and who isn't a citizen.
A bright line rule is basically just an easy rule that everyone can follow. It's an easy test. And for example, JFS workers or police officers or anyone on the front lines that don't understand the nuances of immigration law, you can imagine how difficult it would be for folks on the front line to make snap judgments and decisions on whether someone was a citizen without this ruling.
Now, Jessica Ramos told me that today's ruling does not end the stress that many immigrant families who don't have legal status feel right now in greater Cincinnati. That will continue in certain ways, but she says it does preserve a clear rule. If you are born here, in most cases, you are a U.S. citizen. For now, reporting live downtown, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.